Hey, little explorers! Today we're going to climb into a story tree to find out what it means to go out on a limb. Picture this. A brave squirrel named Sally decides to reach the very tip of a branch way up high to grab the juiciest acorn. Sally is taking a big risk because that part of the branch is thin and wobbly. But if she gets that acorn, it'll be the best treat ever. So, going out on a limb means you're taking a risk or doing something brave to get something great, just like Sally reaching for that acorn. Now, let's take a quick hop back in time to find out where this saying comes from. It started a long time ago, and yep, it has to do with trees. People noticed how animals, like squirrels, would literally go out on the thin parts of branches to find food. It was a bit risky, but those animals were willing to do it for something important to them. Over time, humans started saying, "Go out on a limb," to talk about taking risks themselves, not just for acorns, but for anything really important. So, whenever you hear someone say they're going out on a limb, you can think of Sally the squirrel, bravely scampering out on that branch. It's a reminder that sometimes being a little brave and taking a risk can lead to amazing things. Just make sure you're always safe in your adventures, both in trees and on the ground. And now, here's a little poem to illustrate. In a cozy little town, painted with dawn's light, lived a little old lady, Mrs. Bright, with a cat named Whiskers, sleek and shy. Together, they watched the world go by. One day, Mrs. Bright said, "Let's do something new, something daring, just me and you. Let's go out on a limb, let's take a chance, and in the face of adventure, let's dance." Whiskers, with eyes like the moon so bright, nodded to Mrs. Bright in the soft morning light. So off they went beyond their door to find out what the world had in store. First, they tried baking a pie so sweet, a recipe neither could normally beat. With flour and sugar flying about, they laughed and they giggled without any doubt. "Going out on a limb," Miss Bright did say, "as we bake and mix away. Who knew pie making could be such a feat? But look at us now, isn't this neat?" Next, they ventured to plant a tree, something neither thought that they'd see. Digging and planting with hands in the dirt, they worked until their muscles hurt. Going out on a limb with a tree so small, hoping one day it would grow tall. Who would have thought, Mrs. Bright did muse, that planting a tree would be what we'd choose? Then came the dance, under the moon so clear, a dance they hadn't danced in many a year. With Whiskers prancing by her side, Mrs. Bright twirled and swayed with pride. Going out on a limb, as they danced with glee, who knew how fun this night could be? To dance under the stars, just Cat and me, is something special, don't you agree? With each adventure adventure risky and bold. Miss Bright and Whisker's story was told. Going out on a limb was their call, embracing each moment, big or small. So remember this tale of a lady and her cat who found joy in this and joy in that. Going out on a limb, they'd happily say, for it brought them the most wonderful day. Going out on a limb doesn't have to be grand. Sometimes it's just about taking a stand. To try something new, to dance or to sing, and see the happiness that change can bring.